We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell, we kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Orchard Park. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Alert! 180!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. That one downfield for Cooks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Here's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it to the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Steelers 0.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
319!
To throw, it's Rodgers. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. They'll run the toss with Warren. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. We are through one. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's the option, running right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. And the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but...
And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bills 14, Steelers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Rodgers going for it all. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 37 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
258.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now Prater tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Rodgers on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now an option here. Left side.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that first down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
First down, Steelers.
258.
A first down throw from Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Bills take over first down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And that one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
to the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Here's Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 54 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
He'll try and run right on the option. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Second down, they need 7. And he'll give it up on the pitch. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Rodgers now. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. First and 10, and it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
49-yard gain. And the Bills first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills go up by 7. 28-21.
Bills 28. Steelers 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Now on 2nd and long. Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his big tight end. We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That is Deion Walker in there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
1st and 10. To their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A-Rod now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
158.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Second and 10.
26.
Again, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Inside. Get 300. Get 300.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he pitches it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now, Ray Davis going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Gun.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Blue 58.
From the gun, Rodgers. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. He's going to try to do it himself. They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the carry, it's Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. That's taken in. James Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. We'll try and run the option left. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
58, 26.
Rodgers now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
18, get 300, get 300.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Rodgers going up top again. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. 2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At at their own 17-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Allen to the left side. It's caught by Shakir. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Shakir. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
319.
A run up the middle with Warren. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His second touchdown.